Let's start with more threads, because it is, of course, a very anticipated listing, and you're seeing that excitement being very much reflected so far in its pricing today.
See, Annabelle, good morning. The excitement is really through the roof. Um, this company is one of China's most hopeful GPU designer. They does not make chips per se. They basically design GPUs, similar job that as NVIDIA is doing. But if you ask me if how many chips they can sell next year, I have to say it's not gonna be big. Not just comparing to NVIDIA, but also comparing to their local competitors like Capricorn and Huawei. I know we're gonna talk about Capricorn later. But for more thread, the IPO is the first step. They have the money to fund their research and development in the longer term. I think they will be one of the contenders to help China to grow their own AI chip with products that will help the country to have more technology independence in the race against the US.
Yeah, could you share maybe some details about the architecture that More Threads follows as well? Because it is different to Cambricon. It's more aligned with perhaps the approach from NVIDIA, but what does that actually look like, and what are the big bottlenecks for the company as well, do you think?
That's correct. So they're basically doing GPUs. Like you said, it's exactly the same technology that NVIDIA is using. So basically, it's a graphic card per se, and they're using it to power AI as an AI accelerator card. The bottlenecks for Chinese chip designers is that they cannot use TSMC as a contract maker because basically they are strained to local contract makers like SMIC, which is based in Shanghai, and Huahong, also based in Shanghai. They have several plants. But for the advanced nodes, which means sub 7 nanometers, the capacity is limited, I have to say, comparing to their overseas competitors, Intel and TSMC. So that's a concern. But for more threads for the next year, I don't think that will trouble them too much because the scale of their product is not as big as their competitors.